Okay, I'm here with Phil Smith, our centreman for the 1981 Premiership side, or number 15. Played some pretty handy footy, and I believe, I only just heard that he actually got reported on the day. Is that right?
That's true, yes. In fact, I asked Dennis Pellizzaro if he could tell me how many games I got. I didn't know whether it was 2, 4 or 6. He said his memories failed him too, but he said, I know you were found guilty, and I remember ringing you, and we both didn't give a shit how many days, how many weeks I got, because that was it. We won the flag, and who cares?
Was that your last game at Two Wells?
That was supposed to be my last game at Two Wells. However, Burnsy conned me into coming out again the next year to have another crack at some things a little later on.
Tony was saying that you spent a bit of time in the Army and played in the Ovens and Murray League before coming to Adelaide, or are you from Adelaide?
Yeah, that's right. Originally born and bred Adelaide. I was out at Central Districts, Colts and Thirds, and Thirds is under 19s. When you turn 20, I got drafted, so I got enlisted into the Army, drafted into the Army. A couple of years away, I was posted in Albury, Wodonga, big Army base. And so I was fortunate enough to play a season and a bit with Albury Tigers.
It's a pretty good league, isn't it?
It's a pretty damn good league, the Ovens and Murray League, and lots of VFL players running around in that comp. And it was. Fortunately, I was playing for Albury, and that was on the other side of the New South Wales side. They had all the poker machines. They had all the money, and they got all the good footballers. So it's just how it works out.
I called in there for a weekend a couple of years ago on the way over to Byron Bay and went to a game of footy there. It was great. Favola was playing, and a guy called McKee used to play for Collingwood. It was good footy.
A lot of, in fact, I remember I used to interchange off the ball with a fellow called Teddy Hopkins, who had just won a grand final with Carlton.
Oh well.
Hopkins kicked, 2 or 3 in the dying moments of the Carlton game, and he went straight to the Ovens and Murray League after that and made a fortune up there. And he loved the snow.
Yeah.
We're about an hour away from the snowfields, and he knew how many buses would be attending with busloads of women at the snowfields. And Saturday after the game,
it all worked out.
Hopkins was in a car and he was gone every weekend. Yeah, good stuff.
How did you find, what brought you to Two Wells, and how did you find the standard at the Gawler League?
Yeah, well, after the Army, I actually went, I got a knock on the door from Port Adelaide, invited to come down there and play a bit, since they heard I was playing O&M, and I was flying back every weekend to play footy over there, but things didn't work out. Centrals wouldn't clear me and all the rest of it. My uncle, Bob Cameen, had the pub here, and president, all that kind of stuff. He was a pretty insistent sort of bloke, and he wasn't going to hear of me playing anywhere else. I played a little bit for my old club that I played all my junior footy with at Salisbury, but he soon convinced me to come out to Two Wells. You guys were winning premierships left, right and centre with the Francos and all that kind of stuff, and he wanted to continue that tradition of winning premierships, and he got me to come out and play out of here, and I've got to say it was the best move I've ever made. I've never enjoyed playing football for a club anywhere like I did for Two Wells. The general camaraderie, the Buckland Park experience, the whole Two Wells community got behind the footy club, and when we won that premiership, geez, it was a good feeling. It was great to be part of, and Jenny and I we were just accepted into the community like we'd been here forever.
Yep. What's your memories of the day itself, of the game? Most people's are vague, so that's all right if that's what they are.
Mine's pretty vague. I do remember Sharpie kicking a few, and I think I gave him every one of those. Playing out of the middle, but no.
Well, you got to help him out.
I got to help him out.
I suppose he's your cousin-in-law, isn't he?
He's a cousin-in-law, yeah. Of course, he's in the family. No, I do remember giving him one, but that was about it. It was not a hard target to find. When he was on a lead, mate, you knew he was on a lead. He had a a voice
screaming and
is screaming at you, and geez, you dare not hit him on the chest or put it out in front of him. And so, that was about it. I do remember the game being tight. I do remember us I don't think we were in front at half time, and I thought this is an arm wrestle, and but we kind of had the momentum, and I think the boys all felt like we were going to win this game. We were going to come hell or high water. We were going to win this game, and we managed to get up. But I do remember it being an arm wrestle, and maybe because we didn't have the half a dozen league footballers that we had perhaps in the days of the North Adelaide contingent. Maybe it was because we had more homegrown talent.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was, it all seemed to work, and it came together. It was an outstanding effort, and just great to be part of.
You may know or you may not know, but Two Wheels went on to never miss a final series for about 10 or 11 years, and it was a lot of that core group played together.
Played together all that
time.
Yeah, the boys just all came together. It was a terrific community to be a part of. Great club, and everyone looked after you. They looked after your wife, and you just felt a part of it from day one. It was just an awesome experience. And when Burnsy first picked up the phone and said, "Mate, we've got this reunion on. I'm in Sydney," there was no way I was going to miss it.
Oh, great.
There was just no way I was not going to be here. So just terrific to see all, and the supporters, the groups were here, and Johnny Dawkins and all those guys. And David Stoddard, Jesus, they haven't changed a bit. I'm surprised I even see the ute out there in red and white stripes.
I'm a bit surprised as well.
No,
it might be rusted out.
It might be rusted out now, but just a fantastic part of my life playing football.
Well, Phil, thanks very much. I'm glad you took the time to come over because we all appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
We'll see you again another 40 years.
Yeah.